As a small business, there are many tools at your disposal to drive sales. In this short introductory video, we'll touch on just a few: internet marketing, some forms of advertising, telemarketing, and perhaps most importantly, some methods to avoid. My name is Aaron Eisendrath. I started my first business when I was just a kid, and by the time I was a teenager, I started growing my business to multiple people and making more money and got hooked on being an entrepreneur. Since that time, I've created and sold a number of more sophisticated businesses, like a 70-person international communications company, and I now operate a small business support company with a concentration on online endeavors. Over that 3-decade span, I've, as you can see, lost a few hairs and learned a bit more about small business marketing, which I'd like to share with you. During that time, the landscape has also changed dramatically. Newspaper advertising, for example, once a pillar of small business marketing, has virtually disappeared, or the local Yellow Pages ad, which for certain lines of businesses were indispensable, have again fallen by the wayside for the most part. While I'm a strong proponent of internet marketing and concentrate the vast majority of my own marketing dollars online, there are still some good old-fashioned exceptions. In certain local service companies, for example, which offer home services, even door-to-door flyers, if managed cost-effectively, can still be used to penetrate the market. Needless to say, it really depends on your business. Most of them are unique. The most important point is you want to target your client. Think of who they are demographically, how they think, and what will appeal to them. We work a lot with small businesses, for example, looking for accounting and bookkeeping. We also work with accountants themselves in accounting marketing. With some notable exceptions, accountants generally aren't very flashy people. They want to hear the facts, are particularly concerned with reputation, as it is the foundation of their business, and are generally best appealed to very logically. For example, having some flashy buy now button isn't going to generally work for them. But if you're selling to a broad-based population, a little sparkle often helps. We also know how many potentials there are, where they are, and other demographic information before we approach. It forms the basis of our strategy, and you should think of doing the same in yours. In most cases, internet marketing is going to be your best use of your valuable marketing dollars. Display advertising like magazine ads or broadcast advertisements aren't usually going to be right for most small businesses. There are notable exceptions, like certain kinds of localized retail sales for television broadcast ads can work wonders. But for the vast majority of you with small businesses, internet marketing is going to be your best bet. In terms of internet marketing, there are essentially, and I am granted oversimplifying for a few-minute video here, 3 principal methods: pay-per-click or PPC advertising like Google's AdWords. These are sponsored links you see when you search in Google, Yahoo, Bing, and the other search engines. I'm actually not a big fan, except in certain cases like when things need to move very quickly or in combination with a larger campaign. It's not that it doesn't work, it does. It's just dollar for dollar, most small businesses will want search engine optimization or SEO for the best ROI. SEO is the practice of getting your website listed in the natural or organic listings, from the local map with the pinpoints to the other listings in the results. Study after study shows, like heat-mapped eyeball tracking, that this is where customers buy their products and services, in the natural results. There are many good guides and sites to choose from in learning about SEO. Or you can hire a firm. I should disclose we offer such services, although we are by no means the only good one out there, to help you out. Pricing varies very widely. Whatever you do avoid any offering that claims instant success with SEO or uses automated submissions. Black hat and automated SEO can get your site dinged by Google and set you back to the sandbox. Good SEO involves principally 2 parts: getting your website set up right on page optimizations and properly promoting that site within the larger internet community, off-page optimizations. A lot of newbies think if they get a website, that's it. I think of this a lot like the many good tasting restaurants we see come and go, whose owners think simply by making good food that ensures a successful restaurant business. As we've all seen, unfortunately it does not. You have to promote the restaurant before anyone knows it's even there. Just so with a website. Getting a good website up and going doesn't have to be an expensive option anymore. Save most of the dollars to promote it. Lastly, you want to look at social media marketing, working with sites such as Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. Depending on what kind of business you have, I usually recommend you look at this once you have your website set up properly and SEO underway. But again, there are notable exceptions to that. Moving on, telemarketing, although sometimes distasteful to some, is still often used very cost effectively. Offshore sourcing can often halve your costs. You can either source agents directly or work with an established firm with a good reputation. Do be careful to comply with local regulations, which is a bit of a minefield in the United States. Telemarketing is also not effective for many types of businesses. And don't forget excellent good old standbys, WOM or word of mouth, referrals, flyers, direct mail in some cases. We don't offer it, but it still works well in certain cases. I do have to laugh when Google sends me direct mail on a regular basis. And truly one of the best investments in terms of sales and marketing, although not a direct marketing method per se, but well worth the investment, is a good customer relationship management software, or CRM. With cloud-based CRM software very economical monthly, I can't overemphasize the power of organizing your sales and marketing campaigns with such software. I hope this highly abridged short video has been of help. I hope you will also excuse a short pitch for our own services. If we can be of help, Human Companies offers small business support services such as internet marketing and web design through humanwebdesigners.com, small business bookkeeping at about half the cost of a local bookkeeper through humanbookkeeping.com, and referral and informational sites through a portfolio of over 100 specifically targeted sites such as accountantsguaranteed.com. For an overall look at our company, see humancompanies.com or give us a ring with a question at 888-99-HUMAN. Again, 1-888-99-HUMAN in the US or 1-617-329-4045 from abroad. We'll try to be of help if we can. Thanks for listening and good luck with marketing your small business.